Well, hello and welcome to Katrina's Creations Vlogmas Day 10. In case you didn't figure it out already, I do film several days ahead of time for numerous reasons. In case of illness, so I still have videos, and also because my children and grandchildren are coming in on the 21st and staying through Christmas, and I don't want to be filming during the 4 days that they're with us. I want to be able to spend time with them. So I am filming about 4 days ahead to accommodate that. So if you saw the video on December 6th, you will see that I now officially tested positive and have the plague. So today is actually December 6th, but I'm filming for the 10th because, like I said, I'm filming 4 days in advance. So how do I feel? I did not plan on doing Vlogmas and including the plague and what it's like to live through the plague. I actually feel pretty good. Dave just got tested, but I'm pretty sure that's who I got it from. He had like a little cold earlier last week. And so I went to work not thinking he had it because he didn't have any fever. He didn't have any other symptoms. And I just had some sinus pressure on this side, which this sinus on this side of my face is smaller. So anytime the barometric pressure changes, I get sinus pressure right in this side. So I went to work just thinking I just had the sinus issues that I have all the time this time of the year whenever the barometric pressure changes. And then, yeah, a coworker tested positive, so all of us had to get tested because we work in the same department. So just as precautionary, because that's what we were all told to do, I went and got tested and was totally surprised when I found out I tested positive. So now I'm home. Not quite what I planned on carrying on and doing with, what's Vlogmas like with the plague? So anyway, now you'll get to know, but I really don't feel bad. You can hear I'm a little stuffy. I can taste things, I can smell things. I just feel like I have a cold at this point. We hope it doesn't go beyond that. So anyway, yeah, it's fun. So let's get on with the fun stuff and get to the calendar over here and go check out what yarn I got today. So I'm going to pull the little chain. My hands are so dry the yarn is snagging on my fingers. I keep using hand cream, but it doesn't help a whole lot. This time of the year my hands get really dry, and I am hypothyroid, so one of the signs of it, I'm treated for it, but I still get very dry hands. So number 10, I will show you we'll do something different today. I will show you the lighthouse first. So there is the lighthouse. This looks like traditional lighthouses. It actually reminds me, other than the color of it, if this had black and white stripes going down it, it would look a lot like Cape Hatteras Lighthouse on the Outer Banks here in the US, because it looks very much like that. It has that brick base at the bottom. So the name of this lighthouse, we are now in North Holland, and the name of this is Ymeerden. Ymeerden. I will show it to you where it is and how it is spelled. It is right here, and it is located right there. So here is Holland. Yoka lives right over here, so this one is right here. So now let's see what's inside. Oh, this is pretty. It's like rose colors. Look how pretty that is. And it has a progress keeper on it. So you can see that. And those are the colors of the Netherlands. It's red, white, and blue, just like the US. And this is Katra Olay. It's Comfort Tweed. And this is it is a tweed. It has little flecks in it. It is 75% wool, 25% polyamide. Color number 58. So this is a yarn from Katja, which I've used before. I think I used Katja Hotcakes. I think that's what it was. So, again, this is what it looks like. You can see the little tweedy bits in there. So it's very pretty. It has like a rose with kind of like little flecks of brown in it. So yeah, very pretty. So I'm going to put that back in here. Now, what does one do when they are stuck home with the plague and you don't feel really all that horrible? I thought about baking Christmas cookies, but thought that's probably not a good idea to be breathing on something someone's going to ingest. Yeah, we don't want to give the gift that keeps on giving, so we're not going to be doing that. So no cookies until I am totally symptom free. Then I'll have to work like crazy to get caught up on baking Christmas cookies. So I thought of doing Christmas cards, which I can do, but I will not be licking the envelopes. I think I'll just do Christmas cards and use a damp cloth to wet the envelopes. I figure by the time it goes through the mail, especially as slow as the mail's been lately, any germ should be neutralized by that point. So I think I'm safe in doing Christmas cards. So yeah, so we'll be doing that. And I'm also going to decorate for Christmas because I haven't done that yet. And yeah, so I will take you along with me because the house we live in does not have a basement. We have a 3-foot concrete crawl space underneath our house. So the grandkids think it's great. It's a fort, you know, it's cool down there, and we have these just try to scoot around a little bit easier. I mean, our furnace is down there, our water heater's down there, our water treatment systems down there, and the sump pumps down there. So to make things easier with hauling things across, we bought 2, well, they're called creepers, I think. Mechanics use them to roll underneath a car, you know, like a little scooter thing, like a giant people-sized skateboard for adults. Yeah, so anyway, we have 2 of those down there. One to sit on, one to put things on and push around the basement. Yeah, it's not pretty, but I'm going to take you guys along with me, and we'll go crawl around the crawl space together and lift all the Christmas stuff up. So, yeah, here we go. Yeah, you'll see. We laughingly call it the dungeon. Come join me in the dungeon. Well, here we are down in the dungeon. You can kind of see there is a window there. That's the sump pump. And apparently the light is burned out. That's helpful. So, yeah, we're headed over there, because that's where the Christmas stuff is, and that red thing is the tree. I did bring a handy dandy flashlight, just in case, which was a good thing. There we go. That is spring and summer. That I forgot to bring up for fall. And this is the fall stuff I'm getting ready to put away. It gets pushed over there and the Christmas stuff comes out. And here is the hatch to the closet where this is at. I have to climb down those stairs. That's our furnace over there. And there is one of the little carts. Here's the other cart right with my foot. And there's our water heater and the sump pump. And we do have cardboard down on the floor here, just because it's a little easier to crawl across. It doesn't work well with the carts, but it's easier on your knees to have to crawl. So I'm going to stick you on top of this, the Rubbermaid tub, and we're gonna head across the basement, or we're gonna head across the crawl space. Ouch. I just whacked my head on the beam and the flashlight tipped over. Yeah, there's ductwork here, and that's our water treatment system, and it goes all the way over to there. It's probably a 50 by 50 foot space, maybe underneath here. It's pretty good sized. It's just not real usable because it's only 3 feet tall. Okay, I've got the fall stuff off to the side, and I've got the Christmas stuff. You can't see it well, but it's loaded onto the little cart. So now to begin pushing it back over again. I bet this is like scooching along like this is probably really good exercise for my hips. At least it sounds good. I just gotta watch I don't bang my head into the heating duct that's here. So here we go, back again. Well, I made it back to the crawl space, and I only lost one Christmas ball. It went rolling across the bottom of the basement, and I'm not chasing it. So yeah, so now we're back up here at the hatch, and I'm going to lift the stuff back out. I'm standing in the hatch, so here we go. I feel like the Grinch stuffing the tree up. This was the basket that a Christmas ball went rolling off of, to parts unknown. This is my nativity set coming up. I don't think we can both fit through this hatch. Last one. So now that all that fun is complete, I'm going to crawl back out of here, which I'm not going to film because it's not pretty. But anyway, I'm going to do some Christmas decorating, and make sure you come back tomorrow, because if you remember, sorry I'm out of breath, not because of the plague, but crawling around in a 3-foot space and banging my head on all the beams and stuff downstairs. So anyway, come back tomorrow and I will show you my new tree. If you remember last year, well, the last couple of years, it's been the saga of the little black Christmas tree. Yeah, I'll tell you more about that tomorrow. why in the world I had a black tree. But I don't have a black tree anymore. I gave it to my coworker, who turned it into a Darth Vader tree. It's pretty cool. But anyway, yeah, her husband's into Star Wars. So it's complete with like the head, the cape, and a lightsaber, of course. So, yeah, but I'm redoing my tree, and I actually made a crocheted tree skirt for it for last year. So come back tomorrow and see how it looks and how it turned out. So that's it for today. See y'all tomorrow. Bye, everybody.